Hey guys, I'm Misha and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a slight departure from my normal. I usually do how-to videos, but because I like to be transparent with my business, I thought it would be a good idea to talk about the coronavirus and how it's affecting FBA sellers like myself. But first, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and don't forget to ring the bell so you'll get a notification every Monday when I upload a new video. Let's get started. Before we get into the coronavirus, I thought it would be important to discuss what FBA is in a nutshell for those of you who are new to my channel or just those of you who don't feel like they have a good grasp of how FBA works. FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. The general concept is to find products that you think have high potential for profit and sell those products on Amazon. Usually these are products that are in high demand but they have very low competition. You can determine this through multiple steps of product research. I won't discuss how to do product research in this video, but if you are interested in learning how to do that, I'll link to another video above. Once you find a product that you're interested in selling, you then have to find a supplier who can manufacture that product for you. Usually with FBA, you're going to be finding suppliers overseas in China through Alibaba.com. If you're not familiar with Alibaba.com, it's an international website where you can find almost any product that you're interested in selling. After you've found a supplier to manufacture your product for you, the next step is to private label your product, which is essentially customizing your product with your company name and your company logo. After we found the product that we're interested in selling, found a supplier who can manufacture that product for us, and private label that product to make it our own, the next step is to ship that product to an Amazon warehouse in the country in which we live and start selling that product. Once you sell that product, Amazon takes out a fee and then what's left is your profit. And if you need help determining what your profit margin can be, I have another video that I'll link to above that'll explain how to determine that. Now that we know how Amazon FBA works, you're probably asking yourself, well, what does that have to do with the coronavirus? The coronavirus comes into play when you talk about where you're sourcing your products from. As I mentioned before, the majority of FBA sellers source their products from overseas, specifically in China. The coronavirus is a respiratory illness that's infected thousands of people around the world and has killed a lot of people, the majority of those people in China. To give you more insight on how the coronavirus can affect the FBA business, I'll give you a little more insight on how it's affected me and my product. I found the product that I was interested in selling for FBA in January of this year. I ordered samples of that product and had those samples shipped to my house so I could check the quality of the product. The problem with starting in January of this year is you have the issue of the Chinese New Year. The Chinese New Year is a very important holiday in China where most companies shut down and a lot of people take time off and are traveling. Chinese New Year fell on January 25th this year. However, the company I was interested in sourcing my product from was going to be closed from January 20th through January 26th in observance of the Chinese New Year. I sent a message to my supplier on January 26th, letting her know I was happy with my sample and I was ready to place my first order. She replied back letting me know that because of the coronavirus, the government decided to extend the Chinese New Year through February 9th to get a handle on the situation. So that means that the company I was going to be sourcing my product from was going to be closed for a total of 3 weeks, which was going to ultimately affect the timeline for me launching my product. I messaged my supplier on February 9th, confirming that the company was back open and she was able to start on my order. Unfortunately, I received this message from her, letting me know that once again the government was continuing the shutdown for another week from the threat of the coronavirus. The day that my supplier's company reopened was Monday, February 17th. This was an entire month after I tried to place my first order. So the next week, Monday the 24th, is when the workers actually officially started working again. However, there was another delay. Because they were out for so long, there was a back order on the work they had when they left. Fortunately for me, my contact, who I had developed a strong business relationship with, gave me a heads up and let me know if I put down a deposit of 30% for my order, I can be prioritized in one of the top spots as far as getting my order completed, as opposed to those orders who didn't have any form of payment yet. Luckily for me, doing FBA is not my main source of income. If it was, it would definitely affect me having a 6-week delay on my product. But unfortunately for others, FBA is their main source of income, and picking suppliers in China has definitely affected them and their business. You might ask yourself, well, why don't you find another supplier? Someone who's local to you, someone who isn't overseas in China. But if you think about it, there's a reason that the majority of FBA users do source their products from China. The cost is significantly less and it keeps your profit margin high. If your profit margin is in at least 25 to 50%, there's no reason for you to try to sell that product on Amazon. You'd end up in the red and ultimately losing money instead of making money. And no one goes into business to lose money. So that's where I am with my FBA business and how the coronavirus has affected my business. Essentially, it caused a 6 weeks delay in ordering my first product. But fortunately, the company that I'm sourcing from is back to work now, and my order should be ready within a week and ready to ship to Amazon. My supplier will send me another sample just to verify that I'm satisfied with the private labeling aspect of the product. I look forward to sharing more of my journey of Amazon FBA with you. And if this video was helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll get a notification every Monday when I upload a new video. Bye.